I'm always a big fan of having Mars against Mirana. It's very annoying for her getting caught in the arena. I'm not completely sold on Team Falcon's draft yet. I actually do think I favor Team Nemesis draft, but that's just based on how I see these heroes playing out. It's going to be a TA.
Those facets as well. It just feels like Falcons went out and everyone was like, okay, we buy all of their voice bags.
Oh, here we go. They're going up.
Yeah. Well,
Both teams are fighting.
There's a load of shit there. I want to fight this. Yeah, 5-on-5. Into the two-man burst strike. Crit is low, trying to skitter away. Mac is dropping, but they jump back in. Jing and Akashi. Slay Crit, down you go. Mac and Skitter follow shortly after while Marine's being pummeled. Raven and Akashi on the Sanking's tail to take another name. 3-2, and Snaking is gonna, his little creep is gonna follow. Into the jungle for Snaking and Malrine to come clear a camp. Nice little move by the Hoodwink we saw there as well, stacking the Mud Golem camp for Satyrs with the last 3 seconds of the Observer Ward, which is now expired. All the little things, little nuanced moves you can make.
Yeah, and we have 30 seconds until the Wisdoms. This is where you guys start making your moves if you're contesting, if you're invading. Let's see what the mid players are doing if they're getting involved. Some harass being done onto the Dawnbreaker up top, but maybe they can turn this around. They're going on the Hoodwink again.
Straight back in with a rebound. Yeah, Crit brought within an inch of his life, and now Storm zipping in to maybe look for the bonus kill. Crit turns and fights back to kill off the Marcy. So Skitter getting something out of nothing there, and Storm and the rotation so far not paying off. Wisdom Shrines, I mean, Skitter's coming to contest this one. Mac is pretty low on mana. Skitter's going to realize a 1 versus 2 plus illusion fight is one that he can't take.
And not quite. Malrine didn't have time to get over there. He did, however, find a stack in the enemy jungle, so he's going to try and steal this quickly and then get out of here.
Be actively involved. Now, of course, does have Solar Guardian, so can jump around the map and join when need be. And it might be down on his bottom rune spot as Malrine is being zoned out by Mac and Eris. Arrow comes in, but this epicenter already going, and the rebound back in puts them in harm's way. Malrine has backup arriving, but he's already been slain. There's the spear, though, to take down Raven as Amar comes in as a bit of a cleanup crew to maybe find another with the Mars Arena. Catches 2 inside. Down goes Jing, a double kill for Amar, and Eris in trouble as well. Has to leap to the high ground.
Ulti ready, and that's going to be something that Falcons have to play around the entire game. Keeping in mind when she has ulti, and sometimes you need to just poke and force the Dawn reaction. You might see that on mid lane though, an initiation with it.
Yeah, Storm zips in right onto Crit with that Solar Guardian. Easy work, and multiple towers are being pressured, not just pressured, but killed at the same time, which is reasonably unheard of, and that's just the amount of pressure and strength. That's the way to go.
Yeah,
was it Sun Tzu?
Into smoke.
Sun Tzu, right? Pretend you're weak when in fact you're strong.
Exactly. I mean, that's very true. A lot of my teammates pretend that they're strong when they're weak, in fact, and they push alone, and then they die on the tower.
Yeah, I've got four teammates behind me right now, for sure.
Classic.
Skitter gonna walk straight through a bunch of invis heroes there, skittering off to the left-hand side of this bottom lane, as Nemesis set up through the Moonlight Shadow to try and find someone. Amar and Snaking, they've been scouted. Miranda jumps out, but Santi jumps in. Arena's good with the spear, but the Dawnbreaker's coming in to heal up the TA. Akashi dropping so quickly, though, as the Weaver zooms in and kills off the TA, as the Storm Spirit does get a trade-off kill. Mars taken down, Jing about to drop, Skitter getting so much work done. Can he get out of here? He's fine, yeah. Time lapses away from the Mirana as Crit is able to turn around and get Skitter a double kill. Dawnbreaker and Storm jumping up to this high ground to escape from the Sand King, but Mac is out of mana. Marine's got his number now. The Blink Dagger comes in big as Falcons sweep through a 4-for-1.
That was really surgical by them. They just pinpoint that TA was the great target, and unfortunate for him, he didn't really have the cooldown ready on Refraction to stay alive through the fight. He had it pre-cast, but perhaps not early enough for the fight. So he died with 0.5 seconds remaining to, you know, give them any chance to get away with their mid player when he should be dead to rights.
And now maybe exposed though. Raven gonna get spotted by Amar. Again with his Yules into pushback combo, God's Rebuke, and Spear, all the control in the world to allow Skitter here to join the party, get Malrine involved, take down the Dawnbreaker with no answer from Nemesis.
Nice combos. Really nicely done. I also liked seeing, by the way, that Crit purchased an early shard on the Hoodwink. That's interesting to me. A lot of people go for like a Rotobatus or something, especially against the Mirana and Storm. I would have expected as well, but he says no. This shard, it's so much damage. It helps him, you know, burst people even harder, and they do want a little bit of extra DPS coming in the fights.
All that extra spell damage adds up quickly when you've got two of these tanky spell casting cores in the Mars and the Sand King. They're going to be involved, staying alive for a long time. As Roshan's pretty low. Storm Spirit, Mirana, both pretty adept at getting into the pit as Mac tries it. Roshan did, but skidding against the Aegis. Now the Spear has pinned the Storm up against the side. Going to zip himself out of the arena as Marine comes back in. The big damage on the Jing. Marine stays alive with the Essus Ring. Mac somehow TP's back to Fountain. An absolute bloodbath in the pit. Nemesis lose 3. Falcons get the Aegis. And Chen has started picking up the boys. The Prowler. Our ancient Prowler Acolyte. With lifesteal and HP regen.
Yeah, get the little extra regen aura. It's a lot of nice auras being carried here. The 12% CDR from the Time Warp. I mean, that ancient frostbitten golem. I think there's no creep I would rather have next to me. It just feels amazing. CDR, sign me up, dude. Amazing feeling.
Do they see Raven? No. I heard Malrine. I see him now. Yeah, you're right. I heard Malrine popping epicenter, looking for a target. Raven gonna walk straight into them.
They did have the little ward, so he was just waiting to make sure they had people behind him to follow up on his stun.
You're right. They did have vision. 40 seconds without your Dawn, and now Storm gets caught on a rune. Mana pool or
Crit is there.
He's under vision, and Crit, where did you come from, you little termite? Out of the woodwork, literally comes out of a tree, teleports behind you, nothing personnel, Storm kills you.
He was in the trees all along.
How was he there? Where did he come from?
Just a sneaky boy. Got a glimmer cape on that Hoodwink, so he's doing his best to just roleplay as a little snaking spots that Roshan is up. Of course, Nemesis also know this, having TA on their team. It's an awkward timing though. Roche respawning when 30 seconds are remaining, so now you need to take control of the bottom area. He's gonna move soon. Already you see all Falcons swinging down here.
And both teams with gems is going to be a case of who gets there first gets to set up with the vision.
Yeah. Sort of a wraparound move coming in from Nemesis. I think they're expecting everyone to be bottom, so they're going in through mid.
Storm zipping up onto the Chen on this high ground. They've got a good two-man pushback though. Crit is going to get forced away by the Marcy and the TA, but now they're pinned. The Spear comes in. Amar saves Crit, but not for long. They'll turn on the Jing. Skitter needs to open up with the damage now. Spots a target and goes forward, with Marine getting an insane two-man stun. Epi burrow through them all. Nemesis lose 3 heroes in a row, and I'm looking at this. Amar's chasing and looking for more. Mac might be in danger with a gem on Amar. They see the Storm, and they force the BKB TP.
It's such a Amar move to just bonk him anyway. He's like, get out of here. You know?
It's a stay in Fountain longer kind of move.
Actually, it's just like, get out. We own this place. You know, that was a really, really sad fight for one particular reason for Nemesis. Yeah, okay, you lost a lot of heroes, but why? The Dawnbreaker ulti just came off cooldown as the TA died. It was on CD. And by the way, her BKB TP also gets forced. Amar is just the Nightfall instigator here. He's forcing all of them to force the tier 2 tower next objective. But that little move going in an arena, well, a big move, I should say, really sets them back on the side of Radiant. Now they have BKB cooldowns. At least Dawnbreaker has Refresher. So she can like ulti in, quick refresh BKB, and then she can ulti again. So for her, not the massive problem, but Marcy not having her BKB, I mean, that was the only thing she had. BKB and ulti and hit people.
Skitter. Get jump. As a hand of Dawn with some heals and saves coming in. Skitter. He's alive. The Dawnbreaker tries to hammer down on him. Amar with the bulwark up, and Marine into the 3-man burrow into Spear. The damage is just too much to handle. Call GG, you're out of here. The Nemesis tap out of that one as Falcons slam the door on them in game 1.
Dear Lord, that was a beautiful thanking ulti, the damage. But yeah, they had to ship it for a big play like that. Try and burst the Weaver. It didn't work. I think they were too far behind at this stage. You know, you could say that, oh, they stacked up, their mistake, but really it's not about that. This is the symptom of the illness. The illness happened when they try out Luna with Axe. It's so much fun. Just get your Mask of Madness, maybe Dragonlance and Manta Style, and then buy the Ags, and you're going to be golden.
Yeah. And this mid lane, pretty dead even between the two. Marine constantly spammed out by this lightning. And Leshrac, whenever he gets too close, getting hit up by the Earth Spirit. Snaking is dead up top, though. Jing and Raven able to get onto that Snapfire. And nothing that Skitter can really do about it.
Yeah.
And bottom.
Pretty.
Akashi.
Running him top.
Jingu's up, the burn is going. Ares trying to turn onto this Monkey King, though, but Amar and Crit get onto his head as well. Good little pushback, though, saves the Disruptor.
Yeah. Kind of like a balancing the scales kind of thing. Oh, he's going to get glimpsed here down on bottom lane, I think. Pulling him back.
Right back into the waiting arms of Akashi. With another TP coming in, they've got the Marcy arriving. That flame break, though. Crit, did he stop the rebound play? They just turn and kill the Luna. Now they're diving tower with Amar, getting the Jingu stacks going, and Weaver arriving. Falcons completely out of pocket. Crit stays alive. Oh. They bring 4 bottom and kill all 3. And Amar gets all the room in the world to get to the top of the net worth now as this Monkey King. The Feel the Blade's nearly coming. And Luna, less than 3,000 net worth, the hero that is usually accelerating pretty quickly, has been halted in her steps.
I'm gonna say it. I'm not sure about Dominator first Luna with no partners. Like she has no boots. It feels sluggish.
Amar, well, he jumps across to one of the statues to the left. Rebound comes in. Skitter is dead. They've blown up the Weaver, trading out Akashi for it.
Which, by the way, you could still do that. But, of course, the Dominator, you kind of want to bring it with you. You want to use Dominator again because you keep farming faster by just taking new creeps when you're able to as well. So it may not be the most efficient right now. Monkey gets caught up top.
I've got him. I was wondering if we needed the black hole there, but Diabolic Edict with a blink Leshrac gets Mac right into position to dish out the damage.
Yeah, I mean, this
is... Every time. Oi, whoa! Glimpse of Skitter. They've spotted him. Right into the splitter. Stun. Beautifully done by Nemesis. Whoa!
No way. No way for him to get out there. That was a nice combo. He had a 20 stick and he had time lapse already, but when chain stun is a chain stun, you won't live. Just glimpse the stun.
Marine's in. They can't save the tower or deny it. Jing's going to try and jump away and dodge the kisses. Juking. All the lava spat out by Mortimer. Now Marine uses the cookie to get away. In comes the Wukongs, though, slowing down Mac with the inhibit. Amar sees his man and kills the Lesh. Nice bit of back and forth there as maybe they can go for more. A roll not fully connecting, but that still allows Skitter and the rest of them to join in with a black hole straight onto Marine. They take down the Earth Spirit, but they could lose a lot for this. Skitter's got involved, but in comes the Eclipse. The damage to the Luna. She's coming hot, but Monkey King's going to be able to turn. Big damage, cookie forward, tons of stuns, the Jingu's going. Akashi dead yet again. And a scene of despair for Nemesis and their fans as they lose yet another team fight.
He's hungry.
But still... Oh, Marine. Thinking about starting it here. It still feels so... Yeah, you're right. Now Amar can wait atop the trees. Whenever I look at Enigma's items, though, like I get it. Auras, tempo, it makes sense. It just feels unnatural. They jump in. They see Marine here. Mac and Jing straight to their man, but the damage from the turnaround. Snaking launches the lava globs at them. 2 already gone. Yes, you lost your Earth Spirit, but Crit is still able to get here. With the lasso and the drag back, Raven's in trouble to Skitter. The damage, it looks substantial, and they kill him. Mid-TP, while Eris, low HP yet again, trying to escape as the last man standing. The Straggler, he's going to get straggled. Skitter, ooh, hang on. Doesn't see him move to the right, kind of being soft with things.
No, I think Nemesis want to keep looking for kills. Whoever shows mid, Leshrac is eyeing to jump. Snapfire.
The trouble is, though. They're just getting picked off bottom. I mean, Eris is going to die this time, it looks like. Trying to buy as much time as possible before falling, while Snaking has been found here by the Marcy and Leshrac. Mac burning about 70% of his mana pool to get the kill, and now Lasso comes in from Crit to take the Leshrac down a notch. That's not worth it. Especially if you lose your Marcy here as well. Nearly flame broken by Crit. TP looks good, no more stuns.
Baited really well by Snaking. Snaking sure does drop, but he had vision from his ward, so he managed to kite pretty well. He get himself to a spot where they just overstep, get punished. Spirit rolling in for the Luna, just constantly hunting.
And she turns around on the Monkey King. Amar getting dragged into that one. And a glimpse on crit could give them a bonus kill here. Get them involved. Take some names. Akashi with a double kill. Would you believe it?
That is really, really big for him as well. Being able to get some gold injection. He actually finds himself at
50 seconds.
Yeah, 65 is... Yeah, when you have... It's a minus 40-second CD talent on level 15. It is so good.
Whenever you ask me these questions, I immediately want to go for like the dumbest answer ever. My brain was like 30. Yeah. Say 30. Say 30 seconds.
Do it. Glimpse.
What have we got? Snaking? Trapped in the field. Enigma. But they've got the Enigma though as well. Dragged into the Wukongs, and Snaking even survives it. Wow. Raven and Jing both dead. So Marine found a pick off on the Marcy top left corner.
Doesn't take any damage really from spells generally.
Hello? Monkey King gets off his BKB, surviving the Eclipse for now. Let's see if he gets glimpsed or played around with any further as Ares looks to line it up. And the Monkey King jumps to the statue to the far left-hand side, but he is still grabbed up there. Falcon's leaving him to die. Seems like a wise move here as Nemesis are still hunting for maybe a +1. Snaky, Malrine, high ground play. Falcons, a lot of damage onto Raven there, but saved by the Marcy for now. Dodging away from the kisses, but they still land on the Marcy, and Raven getting dived in on by the Earth Spirit. Gets sent back though. Can't keep going on the Enigma. Skitter dives onto Ares, finds a support kill. At the front though, Luna and Leshrac. I'd be able to mark up that Snapfire for a little bonus kill.
It's like show me 10 especially pictures, I'll probably fail, you know, a lot.
Different map cosmetics and stuff like that as well can be difficult.
Oh yeah, yeah. When sometimes the Monkey King is just a different type of tree, so he's a pumpkin.
Look at the lasso onto the Disruptor. Eclipse is going to come in and force a BKB or two. Crit's going to pop his to stay alive. Looking for anyone deeper in the tree line, but Falcons can't quite find anybody.
Okay, pull back to snap.
See Snaking, in comes the Lashback with the damage. Amar gets off his BKB Wukong as the Black Hole will lock him in place. In comes Malrine to try and save the day. Gets the big ulti out onto 4 of them as Skitter can unload the damage for himself. TP out for Luna should be successful. Marcy going to try and escape, but she's stunned. The roll from Malrine hits in time. And they do get a 3-for-2 trade in the end.
Man, that was some confidence there, trying to just kill the Monkey King during his Wukongs. I mean, big. No, Eclipse is on this awkward cooldown where Black Hole is going to be up. Eclipse isn't. Static still isn't.
Marcy tries to go in, thinks about it anyway. Marine commits heavily. Straight onto James. BKB up for this Earth Spirit now. Magnetize and AoE galore as they kill the 2 Radiant supports. They have buybacks. Can be one of the, I guess, downsides to Marcy is that she is very much a BKB support. You have like Blink supports, BKB supports. Yeah. She's not a Glimmer, mech, whatever kind of woman.
And that's also where I'm not a fan. Oh, Blink Hex. They're going with Weaver.
On the Weaver with the chain stunts coming in. I think they've got the first one down. Malrine is in though with his BKB going, magnetizing the 3 of them. Jing and Ares in trouble as Skitter unloads the damage to take the 2 supports down. Now onto tier 3. Marcy has buyback, Disruptor does not. A hard sell here to come back and defend. Looks like Luna's just going to shove out that top lane.
Yeah. They saw the TP, they know Luna is coming. But I don't know how scared they are. I mean, 2 supports dead.
Another Hex. Into Eclipse. Can they save? Skitter. They can. The cookie, then the BKB, then the run forward from Skitter. Time-lapsing his HP back up. While Marine has dived into Akashi. Getting turned on quickly, though, by this Luna. Amar needs to come in and do something about it. But he's being black-holed up. Crit is there with a lasso to save the day, potentially. Amar life-stealing, trying to heal back up, but he's hexed. The little piggy's trapped in the trees and being burnt down. Mac and Akashi will take down the Monkey King and Earth Spirit, defend their tier 3 bottom, and hold on. Now, do they commit? They know they're not in the pit? Do they know? They will soon. Shiver's Guard gives them an indication. Thunderstrike into the pit as well.
Long wraparound here. Both teams kind of know what's up right now, but how do they connect? That's going to be the most important thing. Who sees who?
Ring around the ones
Weaver spotted.
Weaver spotted, hexed up, the damage incoming. Oh, it's just too much to handle. Now Batrider lassoed too, but he's dead on our screens. Mac picks up the double kill. Malrini's in. He jumps forward. Black Hole's there.
Weaver's back.
The Spirit, down he goes. Skinnerboard back to time lapse in, but he's dropping so quickly, being pummeled to the ground.
He's dying.
To it. Nemesis nearly have him, but he escapes. Marcy gives chase. Snaking will be there to heal the Weaver back up. They buy back on Eris. 2 dead on Falcons, no buybacks for them. They're leaving Snaking to die while Monkey King jumps in, but Weaver gone for 2 minutes now. Monkey King in trouble as well. And Nemesis, they've saved Mac with his Marcy.
Oh my.
Just incredible scenes.
Amazing play by Nemesis. What a team fight to take. Mac just absolutely destroying people. And Marcy clutch multiple times there as well. The buyback into time lapse is such a... Back in live, the tier 4 towers are dropping. We have the Batrider getting nuked from the orbital strike of Luna.
Luna and Lecher's going for it. They got eating again soon. Luna's getting the damage out with the glaives. No buybacks for Falcon. Yeah, like you said, might just be game. Taron's going to go in with Malrine to try and do something here to deal with the Marcin, kill her off. Buyback forced, but Mac with Akashi dealing damage to the throne. Another roll in, but Malrine with his BKB going, but the building is dying. The throne is falling, and GG's called. Nemesis tie it up in his best of 3 to take it to a game 3. It's only the first series of TI, but I cannot hold back my excitement.
I mean, maybe his shoulders are, close enough. He can see something to lock onto.
Seeing in shades of red. Oh, there's a Razor. Just
but the wrong
on
team.
The enemy team.
Max QE build. Oh,
he needs the glaives here. High ground ward, walking right into Amar. Flamebreak is there, the Fisher blocks them off. A couple of traps on the wrong side of the tracks here as they lose Mac. Amar has stayed alive. Now Skitter's trying to turn and burn. There's Batrider's in trouble while Raven and Akashi, they've got over the Fisher now and they're able to get onto targets with a plasma field. They blow up the 2 cores. Eris and Akashi back to high ground with Raven. Hammer and the fire on the floor here as he gets Fisher blocked up, but pops the heal. Magic Stick keeps him alive. Blood Grenade trying to take his life. Eris with a double kill now. Snaking. Oh, his time was nearly over there, but he gets back behind the cliff. And... we're wrapping around him with Sven behind him. Skitter, he's got a stun. A ton of wand charges. I don't know if he's ever surviving this, though. Yeah, he doesn't even use the wand knowing that he was dead no matter what. I should stop jinxing it, actually. I'll just talk about what's happening on screen, and not jinx Nemesis at all. Skitter, he's been found again. This poor little Sven's going to try and stun and run. He's being hounded by Raven and Akashi. Yet another pickoff. This Sven, he's getting the Luna treatment from the last game. Meanwhile, Eris into the wrong area. Does scout out, though, a move here for Lash and Dawnbreaker to get onto Malrine. A double kill for Raven. They've sent the 2 dire support packing, and now they move on to mid-tier 1.
But all this time, the Dawnbreaker is just farming away. Oh, shake it, ultis, and Batriders. What happened there?
It was your own.
I thought he was gonna lasso him, but then I guess he gets stunned again. Huh? The ward. I mean, good observer ward planted by Jing earlier. Finds him that kill.
What can you do?
Yeah, I'm just like not allowed to smash in. Can't afford to buy another one.
Assuming that you're ever gonna have money again. That's rich, man. That's rich. Okay, here we go. Now you know my
time.
Yeah, it's time for them to take the Roche. We have the BKB power spike though on Radiant. Can they get over there to react to this? They're starting to move.
They're getting there, but Scan turns red. Falcons know something's coming. They're committing to Roche. He's dropping low. The bat is in. The damage, though, too much for Jing. In comes the Dawnbreaker on top of the left track. Roshan fallen. Amar will snatch the ages. That is Skitter. Low HP and gone. Blown up by Akashi. He gives chase up to the high ground. Malrine jumps in. 2-man echo. But they need the damage to come through onto Mac from the Bristlebag. They've killed him off. Amar chasing down a double kill, grabs up Eris while Razor wants Malrine, but there's an awkward spot for this Akashi. Razor now chasing Snaking, but surrounded by Malrine and Amar to the other side. Fortunately, though, a lot of damage stolen and the magic coming out of him. Malrine has got it to die. Akashi picks up an ultra. Amara's going to try and chase him down.
Wait,
there's no
TP
TP on Razor. 30 seconds, no cooldown. So Akashi is just going to get whittled down, spat and snotted on, and walloped by the Amar Bristle.
Oh my god, what a fight. There's a lot to unpack there, but that was starting out with a really sick jump in by the Batrider Prodigition. Nice follow-up with the bomb.
The classic Amar flag placement.
The creep wave flag gets dropped.
Just hide the invis rune behind the flag. Enemies can't see it, they can't pick it up.
Yeah.
Enemies, though, have smoked up. Moving forward into top left corner. Akashi smoke breaks. They see Snake King and they'll jump the Chen. Got a Lotus to return the lasso a little bit to allow Amar to get onto the Batrider. Nearly bring down Jing with a couple of taps. The Batrider's speedy and off he goes with a Firefly. And the help coming in. Matt, meanwhile, though, being love tapped by the Sven. BKB got strength going here for Skitter. Raven came through with that Solar Guardian. The Fisher and a Blink Echo catches the Razor, but the Global gives that coverage of safety.
He's fine, though.
Skitter still going. The Static Link's flowing, and this Akashi Razor shredding the Sven. Turning on the Ringmaster with a double kill for Raven. And now a jump. Jing and Mac. They found Malrine. Eon Disc is going to proc, so that keeps him alive. Can get the blink away if need be. Amar and Malrine, though, playing aggressively. Of course they are. Gets on the bat, but now TP's home. A little hello, how you doing? Then just kidding, I'm TPing the Fountain, while Amar has been left all alone.
We'll find the Pyrrhic Cloak, because I think that's actually going to be a very deciding factor for how this game is going to play out, whether or not he gets it. Also, the Leshrac is still cooking his Curio. If he gets Desun Bloodright on Leshrac with AoE increase on Defilement, that's going to be some enormous stunts.
Well, Nemesis, they're positioning themselves to go now. And Snake King, Smoke Breaker, they've just been Blink Lasso, dragged up towards the cliff top. He get heals off to escape from Akashi. He might be able to with the help of his team. Tons of heals come in. Chen's still alive, finally brought down, but they needed the Solar Guardian and the Razor to give chase, but Skitter has lost his first life. Aegis on the floor as Bristleback thinking about disengaging. BKB Sven turning to fight. Malrine being zoned out, so no Blink Echo Slam here. And that means the Razor can just go wild on his two strength cores in the middle of the fight. Crit is going to try and escape, but he's being blown up by Akashi. And it's Bristleback stuck on the wrong side of the picture. Malrine could not get into this one. Could not save his buddies. And Nemesis, the perfect play in these choke point fights to just dismantle Falcons.
Give it to Jing, man. Give it to Jing. The Razor, enormous. Like, he's doing all the damage, but Jing found the Shaker right.
That's why Falcons right now sat in their third of the map. Just allowing Nemesis here to get into these spots where potentially Razor all alone in that mid lane just gets clapped. Now the Dawnbreaker who came in to save the Razor may also be in danger. Anything to go through the BKB? No. TP's back home.
I wonder if it wouldn't be good to have Silver instead.
Batrider is non-stop. Sees the target, goes in on them. Malrine Eon Disc forced. And another one. He echoes, BKB's up and tries to run away. Refreshes now as well, so he's got another couple of spells to play with, but Malrine is dead. Nonetheless, and look at Skitter disappearing. Just hit down by Akashi. The Razor's going wild. Looks for another one. Chen's in trouble. Bristleback, Amar running back to his high ground, so he'll be safe and sound there for now. But Nemesis have come in, swept through Falcons, killed a tier 2, and they're going high ground now.
Wow. Amar's got to try and defend this. He does have the Lotus, the Aegis. He's trying to stand his ground against an entire team. Buyback available on Shaker, but they do not want to use that. Still is a cheese. So you do kind of want to use it to heal as well, and then get the block.
Like mid-fight, Goblet heal, and oh, look at that. Akashi hiding invis to get the catch on Bristleback. No Aegis for him anymore. Trying to step away. Gets into the imprisonment. Away from the Solar Guardian. And the Anchors come in. The Skitter's damage. They've killed Akashi off. Bristleback has survived it all. Stays alive. Back to full HP. And Raven, the Dawnbreaker's dead. The Falcons strike back. Malrine finally gets to use his spells as he wanted to.
And I think also that was a case of you have to go on the correct targets. You can't go on the Bristleback. You straight up just can't.
No. Yeah, it's insane move.
Yeah. I mean, this is why they need a break if they're ever going to kill him. But here comes the push. Razor doesn't have buyback.
Tier 4. I mean, I guess they saw the Razor just bought the Silver Edge. so they know, but their Skitter's just been dragged back into his own demise. Mac, can they save him from the damage at the bristleback? They
He's
can,
fine.
thanks to Raven. And now a dive gone awry here as the Falcons are going to get punished and paid for this insolence of fighting tier 4s. Raven goes in,
Still
Amar's
alive?
nearly dead. No way! He can't be allowed to escape this. The Batrider's gone in with
Get him
Mac.
out.
They need the damage to follow through. Amar must die. They finally kill him off. Mac nearly pays with his own life, while Marine is being hounded by Raven now. Falcons, you had it handed to you on a silver platter, but Nemesis, they fight back.
On the backline, Crit finds the kill on Mac. Crit the
Where?
ninja. How was he even there? He has Blink 4 stuff. What? You assassin, Crit. They are going for the racks. No way you can go for anything else, really, but do you think I get more than just one melee racks? I don't think so.
I think they're going to get a dead even trade there, yeah?
Yeah. Time to react to this one. And of course, no roar, because they were not the last ones to pick Roche.
Right.
That helps a lot.
Oh, scan goes red. Outrider front lining, gets a blink echoed by Marine, double echoed, and the global comes far too late.
He held one echo, so he has one, but he refreshed it for it. Oh no, the stun. Quick TP out with the ulti. Global science as well.
Amar's chasing though. He wants something. It's going to be the silencer. No, go Scepter Cow. TP cancelled by the Earthshaker. While Crit and Amar chasing for the cause.
No detection, the
Akashi's
sentry.
Invis gets away. Eris is the one to die. Well, go on then.
They leave it for him. Yeah, that's a present for you, Batrider. On his respawn, he'll have that. Push now though with the buybacks. Perhaps being forced. Do they even use it?
It's a difficult
Shaker
call to make.
starts.
Marine trying to make it for them, but Blink echoing onto Mac. No follow through though now. Sven's going to go straight in for this secondary barracks in the top lane.
Oh, without Shaker ultis. This is risky for Falcons though. Fighting high ground with Shaker not having his tools.
Yeah, Nemesis glyph it. They
Crystal
hold out
feels
as long as
strong.
possible.
That was a crazy one. Ooh, Blink in the back.
Investing. BKB back. Akashi front lining, trying to de-ward and take control of the area, while Amar he's kept him at bay. Good blink echo, trying to take out the silencer, but the Dawnbreaker saved him. So the global comes out. Mac can now focus in onto the Chen. The Razor's giving chase onto Earthshaker on the right-hand side with Raven. Getting onto the core heroes, cancelling the TP, so Marine is stuck here. Does have buyback, but I don't know if he can use it and do anything with it.
Sven now.
Skitter, his BKB and Lincoln's popped and expiring, turning to try and fight it, but Akashi and Raven have got his number. Good force stab, dragged back into base.
Amar
Saved
though.
up by Snake King while Amar is going wild in the back. The bristle, snotting and gooing, forcing Razor to TP out this time, and nothing to stop his escape. It cost a couple of buybacks, Snake King and Marine. Silencer are going to get chased down here. And they should die.
No buyback on Dawn, but she will have it in 10 seconds. Don't panic, there's no gold available. Falcons will not waste this opportunity.
And the TI Power Advantage Power Play Numbers Advantage brought to you
by
Wagamama.
not Nintendo.
like, what do you do in this spot though? Like, do you buy back less here? You got to hold for as long as possible, right? You don't want to buy back less.
You go now. Razor's going.
You go now. Right now. Lotus Orb there. Bouncing back lasso. The save from the Ringmaster on the Sven. Skitter's still dying and being burnt by the Lash DPS though. There we go. Mac finds the kill. Dead with buyback though. Crit might not be so lucky.
They want Mac.
Getting pummeled by Akashi and Mac. They found the Ringmaster. Marine and Amar, the two tanky boys on the front line. Looking to slip away and escape now. It might just be Marine giving his life. A last-ditch echo. Not enough to save him, while Amar just leave him be. Again, ignore him. 1.5 minutes of Aegis for Razor. Necro unit's gonna spot him. He was trying to silver edge down to the bottom rune. And it's gonna be Amar with the arcane though. And that lets him get some spam going real good. Fisher. A catch on Bat. Wind Waker is there to get him to high ground. And Nemesis toying with the idea of kiting and baiting here. Because Leshrak's nowhere to be seen. Dawnbreaker could join with an ulti. It feels like Nemesis very much just biding their time and waiting for a moment to strike as they tried to go on the Sven.
Chasing Sven.
Lincoln is there to save him though. Multiple Lincolns for the refresher back. Goes in with a lasso. This time they catch him. Skitter's been hexed up, taken out of the fight completely. Dead for 100, and Mac is hungry. He goes in for more. Marine with the Echo, the beacon up, but the Wind Waker save. They've lost their Razor, that's first life only. Mac is low, he needs somebody to bail him out of this. Maybe the TB can get him home. Ah, there's the Yules. Amar will cancel it. And Razor in the meantime going into the back lines, while Mac still being saved up by this Bat Rider. Pushed around by the Flame Break, but Amar will get a double. Razor, what's he up to? Akashi sees another target. Looks like easy pickings on the Chen, but the Hand of God comes in again. And this Raven Dawnbreaker is being handled by
Lesh is coming back. He bought back. Look for Lesh to jump in.
Leshrak's running in. He needs to get some damage done quickly. Marine and Amar, broken bristle back, but saved by his own Wind Waker. Cycloned up and off to safety. Nemesis, not quite enough left in the tank.
But their base, the Necrobooks, they're pushing bottom as well.
Bottom lane's shoved in.
They're gonna be fine, but a bit of chip damage there as well. Big fight for Falcons. Buybacks forced. 2 buybacks, Dawnbreaker and Leshrak. Really, really nice.
I'm struggling to think, like, how do things go better for Nemesis? Because they got the Sven, they executed it pretty well, but they still just cannot deal with Bristleback.
I think they need Ringmaster. I'm gonna be honest. I think they need to have someone get in on Ringmaster and then go on the Sven. Otherwise, it takes too long. They have a lot of saves.
And now Amar, with some Necro units behind him, just goes on to buildings.
There's also Chen with a strong Dispel ulti, by the way. He's countering a lot of these lasso plays. So even if you do get through the Lincolns, then the Hand of God strong Dispels it and allows them to stay safe.
And he's got Refresher now, I think, as well.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Multiple Hands of God.
They're going behind. This is a big move coming out from Nemesis. They don't have buyback on Lesh, but he's going.
He's got to go in. With the Soul Guardian over the top, Mac and Raven in onto the Earthshaker. Malrine getting drifted away, but the damage keeps on flowing. And Nemesis, they have brought him down, but it comes Skitter. Big hits and cleaves. Akashi will turn and try and fight back into the Sven, while Raven dodging away is looking like he's going to get brought down by Amar. Mac and Raven both dead. 2 minutes cooldown, no buybacks. And it looks like the Falcons have got this one now. Game 3, it's all down to Akashi. Can he hold on? Can he survive? No, he cannot. He'll buy back, but the rest of his team in disarray.
And I think they've finally done it. After a long battle, 70 minutes back and forth, GG gets called. Akashi runs out. He's gonna die a hero on the battlefield.
Respect tips to Akashi playing Razor against the Razor boys and dragging it to 70 minutes in a close fought game 3, close fought series. That's got to put some shudders into Falcon spines. An underdog story from Nemesis, first series of the tournament.
Look at them. I mean, Malrine and Amar, like they both look like, damn,